What's going on, guys? Aendam here playing more 7 Days to Die. And we are back, and we're going to work on the mega base today. So that's what we're going to do. And I think I have everything. No, I don't. I need this just in case. I need a nail gun. And we need to eat something delicious like bear stew. Nom, nom, nom. Tight. Alright, let's roll out. I'm going to show you guys what I did to the base. And I think there's a water source nearby, right? Aha. We're going to skate over there, too. Because I need to get some water for what I'm about to do. And I'll show you guys the base and how it's coming along and what we're going to do. We're going to do a bit of work today on it, which is always fun. And I really want to show you guys and let me know what you guys think. Because you like before I was like, oh, I'm gonna add this and this and this, but you couldn't really see it because it was literally just like frames and nothing else. So now it's a bit more stuff, so you can kind of see it. So I want to see what you guys think. And I need wood. I have such a hard time of getting wood now. It's freaking crazy. Holy shit. Chopping trees is just no longer fast, and holy crap, I need to shave my beard. Well, it's not really a beard. So basically the way it goes is that I have some, well, from what my mom says, I have some Indian in me, and so I can't really grow facial hair, like, on the top of my cheeks, or, like, on the, like, front part of my chin. And so I grow what's called, like, a neck beard, if that makes sense. At least that's what I call it. 4, 5. Yeah. And yeah. So it looks pretty gnarly at times, and I just haven't shaved it because my brother moved out, as I told you guys, and when he moved out, he took the razor with him. We shared an electric razor. You know, because it was cheap and we're twins anyway, so whatever. And yeah, so I need to shave because my girlfriend's probably, she hasn't said anything yet, but I can already tell she's like, you should probably shave, you know. But today was a pretty good day. As I said in the last video, we were pretty busy today. Had lunch with the girlfriend's parents, which is always awesome because they're awesome people. And yeah, so we went out to got some pho. Her dad, Jim, is hilarious. Her mom's hilarious too. So that was fun. We went and saw them, got some food, and they went back home. And he was telling me, because he watches my videos, and he was telling me, like, you know, about comments and random stuff in 7 Days to Die. He like watched them at work and stuff. It's pretty cool. Alright, so this is what I did so far, and I know you're like, holy crap. So I placed a bunch more frames, I put a bunch more cobblestone down, and this is gonna be the river, okay? And I made it cobblestone because, like, I feel like if you had it going in your house, it would need to be cobblestone anyways, so, like, I think this is gonna add to it, but we'll see. But, that's why I grabbed the water. I still need a ton more cobblestone. And again, I'll probably do a lot of this off camera, just because it's not that fun to watch me placing these, unless you guys really don't care, because I probably won't do it today, or at least tonight, but if you guys really don't care and won't mind seeing me put down frames and put down cobblestone, maybe I'll do it then. But this will be the farm, that's going to be the river, everything's going to be covered in cobblestone, and yeah. This is a huge project, a lot bigger than I thought. This is probably one of my biggest builds to date in terms of material-wise. For sure. So it's pretty nuts. I'm gonna get some grass really quick because we're out. We have no more grass. I'm gonna have to go lawn cutting in a couple more videos, but I just need some grass. Not a ton. Holy crap, that was some lag. But just some so I can make some ramps and stuff. This should be good. get a little bit of wood. We'll probably actually need a lot of wood. Let me grab a bunch of wood logs right now while we're out here. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. We're gonna put the river in today for sure, so you guys can get a better idea, and we're gonna try to build the bridge. So you guys can get a better idea kind of what that looks like, how it's all gonna turn out, and all that fun stuff. So it should be awesome. It should be real awesome. Alright. Couple more trees and we'll be alright. I think there is some clay by me because we're gonna need some clay for the cobblestones. To spike this whole thing is gonna be pretty ridiculous. I still gotta dig the moat. That's why I said, like, I'm kind of happy I did this mega build because it gives me something to do all season. Like, I think if I don't do a mega build, then it'll get boring. Like, I don't know. Like, that's just what I've always done, mega builds, and it's just kind of a different style to me rather than just making some little base that can withstand a huge horde. I want to build something huge and massive that takes a lot of upkeep and looks amazing, and all that stuff. So that's just my opinion, and I think that's why a lot of you guys subscribe, because I do mega builds. So hold on, we might need more grass. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I know some of you guys have told me that, but you're like, dude, you're like the only guy that does mega builds nowadays. Although I think Games is still doing one. I haven't had time to watch this series, or at least up to date, version of a series. I've been watching it like just bits and pieces, nothing too crazy. Same with Cage, watching bits and pieces. Midnight, Zio. I don't even think Zio's been posting stuff. But maybe he has. Maybe he got into Alpha 12. Rongo, I haven't had time. Rongo releases so many videos I can't keep up, even if I wanted to. Joe the Pirate, I haven't been keeping up too much with his stuff just because I don't have time. Although when I do have time, I will check out their videos and see what they're up to. Alright, so this is going to be, we need to make some ramps. So we need to make cobblestone ramp. Um, 10? Because this is going to be a ramp here. And then this is a ramp. Until you get stuck on it. And then this is a ramp here. You make more ramps. Oh, no. That's a ramp. Then this is a ramp. Here, and actually there. Damn it, we need to make 3 more. There, and there, and then we need to put regular cobblestone. We're gonna make all of these because we're gonna use them anyways. Okay, stupid. Alrighty, now we're gonna make some cobblestones. Make half of that. Ooh, level 55. Alright. I'm gonna fill all these in. Do I seriously need one more ramp? Damn it. I don't have to go all the way outside. Hopefully there's one piece of grass in here. And I'll be happy. Cobblestone is a little buggy, it seems, like when placing it sometimes. Like the ramps I can't really get over. But the blocks I can just find. Is there one more piece of grass, or did I just clear this area? Yeah, I mowed this whole area. Darn it. It's okay. Alright. So, let's make one more ramp. Oh, you're right there. Boom. Alright, we're going to now fill this bad boy with water, and hopefully this looks all good. If it doesn't, then I don't know what to say. Spread! Spread! Oh, it'll spread. I can just do it like that. For some reason, in Alpha 11, water does not want to work with me very well. So, that's why I'm like always bringing more than one bucket, and all that stuff. Looks really blocky. I'm gonna take this with me so we have some water for the base. Now I don't want to go too high. You probably could. I mean, you'd have to place it like here, and Alright. So that's fine. Let's grab cobblestone. We can take these down because these don't need to be here. But we just wanted these to show where we kind of wanted the entrance to be. Now we're going to build the actual place going to it. So, what do we want to use? I think I kind of want to use flagstone. And I can make a wedge, yeah. Let's make a bunch of blocks. And this is gonna separate, and I should have brought the other cement with me that I was cooking, but I forgot. So that's a thing. So this is gonna separate the two half farms, and this is gonna be our bridge, which I think is gonna turn out pretty epically. So it's gonna be a little bit different, but that's kind of what I want. Type of thing. And then we need to make more flagstone. I don't want to make like that much flagstone. Alright, we're gonna make a couple wedges. Alright, so this is gonna go here. Here, here, here. Alrighty. And on the other side, it needs to be the same thing, so we have to lay down. I didn't bring my rebar frames. Damn it. We'll drop this. We'll make a chest. No. What else can we drop? What else can we drop? What else can we drop? This. We're gonna place this right. Chmeal. Place this. Well, we want this. This can go in there. This we won't need right now. This we won't need right now. These won't need. Okay, cool. So we need to place down some rebar, and I have to make some rebar first because I didn't bring any with me because I just forgot. All right. So. But I did bring some cement, so hooray for me. Alright, so I hope this holds. And I'm a little sketched out that it may not, but we'll deal with that when the time comes. So there's going to be these here. And I need to make Oh, I'm gonna have to make 6. But that's fine. These are going here. Actually, I'm gonna have a flooring in here. What am I talking about? I'm not with it today, guys. See how janky it is, though? Watch. Boom. It does not take very many hits to break this. So I don't know if this is gonna hold or not, but we'll find out. Alright, where's my flagstone? So, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Okay, so it's gonna look like that. It's gonna be the... And it's holding. So this is the bridge, which I think looks pretty awesome. I mean, you could upgrade a little bit, but this is the bridge here. And then let's make some wood pillar or wood fence. And that looks kind of janky. Barnwood, wood planks. That's a big wood pillar. Old wood pillar. Redwood. Oh, that's a different pillar. I don't think they have a pole. Yeah, no, they don't. Alright, let's make a couple of these. This is going to be our kind of framework, so. Boom. Boom. So this, okay. Boom. Oh, see, this two have to be close, and these two have to be out kind of far. Like that. Yeah, because I put this one far. Hold on. So this one has to be close. This one has to be close. This one has to be close, and this one has to be close. Okay. So, actually, scrap that. Boom. I wish I could place these better, but I can't. But I think that'll look fun. And then you go up top. Boom. 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 So that's going to be our railing. And I wish I could do it like vertical, but I don't think I can. No, I can't slant it. Alright, so the two middle ones are close together. We actually need to make more anyways. Alright. So these are on the outside. Right? Boom. Then these are on the inside close to each other. Right? Or is that wrong? No, that's wrong. Damn it. And then this one. Boom. There we go. Now there we go. Top. Boom. 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 And I'm out of poles. Damn it. Boom. So that's the railing. This is going to be the farm, which I'm going to fill up with dirt. That's why I brought all that dirt. This is going to be the bridge into the house, which I think is going to be pretty sick. You're going to have two different types of stone, the cobblestone and the flagstone. And yeah, I'm pretty stoked about it. All right, let's lay some. Let me make. How many more flagstone do I have? I have a little bit. We're going to lay this down anyways. I need to make a ton more. I have so much materials to grab, like it's ridiculous. So, I made it 3 so that I could put a door here if I wanted to. I don't know if I want to or not, just because of the look. But I think that looks pretty sick. I'll have to grab like an aerial view for you guys. Well, let me see if I can do that now. Before we start laying the rebar. Okay, that didn't really work too well, but whatever. Yeah, I think that's gonna look pretty sick. It's gonna be the screenshot, I think. You won't see this part, and because it's gonna be a huge tower here. It'll look a lot better once it all comes together, guys. Like I said, we're doing this as a piece in pieces. This is like a massive project that we decided to undertake because we are badasses. That's why. Let me upgrade this while we're here. Oh, that one got upgraded just for funsies. So we need a lot of flagstone, but not as much as we need cobblestone, which is kind of ridiculous. We need a ridiculous amount of cobblestone, but it's, I mean, it's all good. It's what we kind of wanted, you know. And then we go rebar. Like, I know 144 sounds like a lot, but that's like, that won't be enough for like 4 or 5 levels of this place. And I still have to do like another 2 layers on the wall, so like, and then I have to build the ramparts after that, which are gonna come out here. And I'll show you guys in a sec what I'm talking about. Finished placing this. Well, some of the stuff at least. I should have just went like this. Wouldn't that be easier? Yeah, it totally would. And then why didn't you think of that beforehand? I'm just talking to myself. It's all good. Also, the ramp. Oh, there's one piece of grass that we needed right in the corner, of course. We also need to figure out a ramp. You guys are saying, like, I was talking about the ramp in for the mini bike, and you guys are like, hell yeah. You know, you should make it like that's like your drawbridge. And I'm like, hell yeah, that sounds like a good idea. So we're gonna have to figure it out how we want to make that. But the problem I see is not necessarily getting in; it's getting out that I see being the problem. You know, dude, that looks so sick. I think I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys like the bridge? I think it looks pretty sick. I'm not really artsy and good with stuff like this sometimes, but I feel I did a pretty damn good job. I'm gonna lay this down. Okay, why does that look all weird right there? Maybe it's just like, I don't know. Maybe it just is weird, I don't know. Cover this up. The next couple days, maybe tomorrow we'll come back here and work on it. I don't know. We'll see. Tomorrow is day 53. We're gonna be day 54. Yeah, maybe. You're gonna see. You're gonna start noticing me jump ahead a bunch of days. And like I said, that's just gonna be because I'm gonna take days where I do it off camera. Unless you guys want to see the grindy stuff and just hear me ramble. You know, if you guys want to see that, then I'm down to do it. But I know generally you guys want to see less grindy stuff. I mean, literally placing all this cobblestone took me like a day and a half pretty much. And then like mining, I'm not going to show on camera because that's just not that fun, I don't think, at least. So yeah, I don't know. Okay, why is this all misshaped? Like right here, why is this all weird? I don't know, whatever. So I think the garden's gonna look pretty sick, dude, going across. I don't know. I'm really happy with this build, if you guys can't tell. Pretty stoked with it. I think it's gonna be an awesome build and all that fun stuff. Okay, a couple more minutes. I'm just laying this down just so I can kind of get a better idea. I should be laying down concrete, but I don't really bring enough of it to matter. Plus, we kind of been doing that for a while with the wall anyways. So I don't want to just burn out on, like, placing down rebar frames and upgrading them. Okay, I didn't bring my shovel either, so. Yes, I'm hitting this with an axe. But it's purple, so it's okay. We're gonna really need to start about thinking about defenses. I think I'm just gonna do metal siding with spikes, like 1 row of spikes, and just call it a day. The explosion zone or whatever is probably going to be on this side here when I do make it, and that feels like a lot of lag. So I have a feeling there's a horde coming in. Plus I'm sure this big ass building is not helping with the lag. Holy crap. That sounds like some lag. Is it only 3 of you? Is that all it is? Is that all I was hearing? Okay, I didn't bring that with me. Ooh, whoa. Is that it? Just them 3? It sounded like more. I guess I could be wrong. I could be. It's definite possibility I could be wrong. Alright. Let me in here. So really happy with the build so far. Again, so these are going to be the farms. And I know it looks a little weird because they're so close, but I think it'll be just fine. Trust me. I used up all the clay. Yeah, I did. I think it'll be fine. And because I added the river and the bridge, I think it'll look a lot better too. I keep getting these like little things. They're like, look, watch. See? But it's like, it's this. Like, what is that? It's like a piece of something, but it won't let me hit it. So, I don't know. I'm weirded out by it. Yeah, this is coming along really nicely. It's looking sick. I think the bridge and the river add a lot to the build. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. But I'm thinking it does. If you guys are like, no, that's stupid, why would you ever do that, then let me know. I mean, it's a water source, so that's always good, right? And I think the bridge came out pretty nice. I wish they had better railings. I wish it went down all the way here, but you kind of can't put them down slantwards unless I'm. You might be able to. I thought you used to be able to, but maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. So yeah, I think it's gonna look sick, and this is all gonna be cobblestone. I still have to get more frames, as you guys can see, but dude, I'm thinking this thing is gonna be epic, really epic. Alright, I'm going to head home, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure you guys hit that like button. Also, make sure you guys subscribe for more 7 Days to Die. I will see you guys next time. Take it easy.